If you have been following this channel for a while, you know that I'm not the strongest bull on Ethereum. I'm pretty critical of Ethereum, and this was not the worst of calls in the last months. Ethereum underperformed Bitcoin by roughly 37% in the last year. And of course, this helped Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin as a share of all of crypto is going up. But there are data points I haven't shown you before, and they're actually quite bullish for ETH. Now, the first super obvious data point is that what I've shown you just now is not the complete picture. The complete picture is that we are very close to a strong support. That support can be seen on ETH versus Bitcoin, but it can also be seen on the Ethereum dominant. Now, Ethereum is selling their new tokenomics after the merge, right? There's way less Ethereum now hitting the market. There is a burn happening. The more Ethereum is being used, the more Ethereum is being burned, the more the supply, the circulating supply of Ethereum tends to shrink. Have a look at this chart. This is the Ethereum supply since the merge. It's currently going down by 0.2% per year. Without that merge, Ethereum supply would have increased by more than 3%. It would have inflated faster than Bitcoin. And since altcoin speculation is heating up again, the burning is also accelerating again. That's good. What's also good is the staking trend for Ethereum. You can either look at this in terms of total Ethereum staked, so that's this orange line over here, or you can look at it relative to the entire supply. That's the black area over here. So currently 23.9% of all of Ethereum is staked. Now the exact number of how much Ethereum is being staked isn't that important. It could even be 80, 90%. It doesn't matter. What really matters is the trend. Is there more ETH being staked over time? That indicates that more and more Ethereum is exiting the liquid supply. Now, fundamentally, staking is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's good that supply is removed from the market. On the other hand, people stake in order to, at some point, sell it again. So fundamentally, what's being done is supply is simply just contracting in the present, but it expands even further in the future. So it's simply just moving supply from the present to the future. Now, if you buy it in the present and then in the future, you get a huge supply shock, all of that additional supply hitting the market, that's bad for the price, right? You do not want a lot of staking, but you do want to see a trend where staking increases over time. So that means currently, at least, that more Ethereum is being removed from the market. Once this turns around, this is super, super dangerous, right? Because then all of that additional ETH, it will depress the price. But right now, there's not just burn happening, there's also removal of circulating ETH through staking. Early buyers now will make millions. That's how you get clicks on YouTube, but that's not necessarily how you really make money. The way to make money with crypto is to be more skilled than others, to know more than others, to do blockchain analytics better than others. It's the boring technical content that doesn't do well on YouTube, but that forms skills and that I offer in the premium membership. So there's a lot of tutorials over there, how I approach analyses. And if you join, you also get direct access to me. You can ask me any questions and I reply as fast as I can. We are still below 100 people, so I do have enough time to reply everyone. Feel free to check it out. It's thebitcoinstrategy.com. Now here is why I think Ethereum is having a hard time. If you simply just enter crypto, you want to allocate to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the gold, Bitcoin is safe, Bitcoin is a nice exposure to general crypto. Now, if you're on the camp that wants to get outperformance, that wants to get alpha, Ethereum is already too big. In that case, you rather speculate with the altcoins. So Ethereum is neither fish nor meat. It's not the perfect store of value because for that you've got Bitcoin, and it's not a great asset for appreciation because for that you've got the altcoin. That's the fundamental issue with Ethereum that will not resolve anytime soon. There might be some tailwind for ETH though once people get out of the alts. We currently see that the stablecoin market cap is growing again. It was shrinking for a long time, but it's back to growth. And stablecoins are very often used for trading altcoins on centralized exchanges. A lot of the trading pairs of altcoins are against Tether. So when there's more Tether demand, that's an expression that there's likely also more altcoin speculation, right? Nobody wants to just hold their value in Tether. For that, Tether is too risky, relatively speaking. So you only want to hold Tether if you want to get in and out of the altcoins. That's on centralized exchanges. On decentralized exchanges, the trading pair very often is not against Tether. The trading pair is very often against Ethereum, or wrapped Ethereum to be more exact. Thus, a potential catalyst for Ethereum could be simply a retracement of all of crypto. When people get too scared again of altcoins, which is currently not the case, but once they do, they might move some of their altcoins to ETH again. And that could be the time when Ethereum relative to Bitcoin appreciates again, because historically it's comparatively low, at least for the recent future, right? There used to be much lower Ethereum prices, but this was in a complete depression at the end of the crypto winter. That's not where we are at right now. Am I now massively allocating to Ethereum? Probably not, but I do think for a little bit of diversification versus Bitcoin at the current prices, it might make sense. Maybe 10, 20, up to 30% of a crypto portfolio relative to Bitcoin might make sense. And then on the side, of course, with all the active working capital, you're actively speculating on altcoin outperform. If you haven't yet joined our Telegram, now is time to do so. Link is down below.